Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Ezail Iverson.
Just a dominating performance in the post by him so far. Just tearing them to shreds when he gets it inside.
Yeah, and getting it to him is the only hard part, fellas. I mean, once he has it, he's automatic. Forget about it. He can do work down there.
Nogueira out there with Scola. Then it's Corey Joseph. Then it's Damari Carroll. And it's DeRozan in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Iverson left side from 20 feet out, but he gets it back. Over Joseph. Kept alive. Okafor. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Yeah, those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
Carroll kicks to Joseph. And again, Toronto no luck.
3 straight misses here to start the second half.
Poked loose. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Nogueira. Drops in the layup for 2.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
The 76ers leading by 4. In the last few years, the Toronto fans have made a strong case for being the loudest in the league. And Greg, you know, the Air Canada Center can sound like a 60,000 capacity crowd during the playoffs.
It is really unreal. It gives the Raptors a huge advantage here at home. Toronto and Canada will always be hockey first, but they love their Raptors here in the North.
Here's Joseph. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
It's been a nice game for Joseph. He has 9 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
And you can't really place a value on what that means to a team. His passing has really helped their cause.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, the Raptors were top 5 in attendance last season as well. I mean, fans had plenty to cheer about as the team finished with 27 home wins on the year.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Biyombo is checked in for Nogueira. And it's Ross in for DeMar DeRozan.
And the Raptor franchise record for home wins is 30, set back in 07. You get the feeling with the way the crowd gets into it, that record won't stand much longer.
The 76ers leading by 5. Roten with it. There's a screen by Noel. Dishes it to Iverson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Well, last year, Toronto won their division and got bounced out in the first round. Same result, Clark, they had back in 2014.
Yeah, but, you know, despite that sameness, they were an improved team last season, Kevin. They did a lot of the small things better in total, and I thought looked better and more cohesive as a group.
And Toronto making a change here. Nogueira's checked in, and both free throws good for Iverson.
And as you mentioned, the Raptors did improve last season. I mean, they cut back on their turnovers a lot. They were top 3 in the league in terms of taking care of the basketball.
Scola with a clean look. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Scola's got 8 points. The 76ers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Now here's Roten. It's Noel atop the key. Picked by Okafor. Noel passes to Roten. Here's Iverson. Nice touch on the bank shot. 13 points in the game.
And as you said, the Raptors took care of the ball a lot better and as a result had more assists. They also cut back on their fouls, and that was helpful. Little things like that made them much more competitive as a team and helped lead them to those 49 wins.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. The shot. That's tipped. Ross kicks to Joseph. Puts up a three. The Raptors rebound. Here's Nogueira. And the rejection by Noel. There's a break in the action, so a rundown now. The most reliable power forwards and centers over the past month when it comes to shooting the basketball. Jahlil Okafor on top.
He is an unyielding presence in the low post. I mean, he gets so many good looks because he works so hard to get that great position down low. And when he does, boy, he is impossible to move.
Well, his adaptability is a terrific attribute to have. I mean, he plays his game based on the look the defense gives him. And he's prepared to try anything and do anything in order to get the high percentage shot that he wants.
Picked by Okafor. Down low, off the screen, and it's Toronto with the rebound. Nogueira's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Ross. Inside. Nogueira dishes to Scola. Such a wide open look. Scola's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Now Marshall, picked by Okafor. Iverson outside. Good for another field goal. Number 5 on the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
And here is Joseph. 11 points in the game. That's good. And that's 13 points for Luis Scola. The 76ers leading by 4. And Marshall kicks to Okafor. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
What a pass by Marshall. That's outstanding teamwork.
The Raptors shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Here's Joseph. Carroll with it. Iverson picks him up. Kicks it to Joseph. Shot clock at 6. Off the screen. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Okafor. He's tightly guarded. Right block shot. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Okafor's got 15.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And Joseph kicks to Carroll, feeds to Ross. Scola passes to Carroll. Takes a shot at the elbow, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 11 points. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Allen Iverson on the wing. Carroll covering. Stolen by Joseph. Here's Ross. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket.
And they definitely have the edge in those fast break points.
Greg, they sure have. I mean, maybe it hasn't helped put them in front, but they're clearly better off playing up-tempo basketball.
On the wing, Iverson. From 11 feet away, offensive rebound. Okafor dishes to Iverson. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
Over the last month, let's see how the Toronto Raptors fared in the NBA rankings. 2nd in fast break points. 10th in rebounding. And they're in the top half of the league in free throw shooting as well. Pretty good, but they could certainly stand some improvement there.
And you mentioned their ability to score in transition. This is a team that loves to get out and run. And one of the things I like, they move the ball up court with the pass as much or more than anybody in the league.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Anthony Bennett's checked in for Noguera. Johnson comes in for Luis Scola. And it's DeRozan in for DeMar Carroll. Over to the wing. Cannon kicks to Landry. Shoots it. Another miss by Philadelphia. The 76ers struggled last year, but it was mostly due to their offensive issues, Greg. At times, they could be okay on defense.
No doubt, Kevin. They've got a good group of rim protectors, and they also knew how to force turnovers, but they have got to improve offensively.
Thompson outside. Back to Landry. Another miss by Philadelphia.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them. Yeah, you know, Philly would finish right in the middle of the pack in terms of defensive rankings. They knew how to make stops, and they've got some good defenders, too, so not surprised they were fairly solid defensively.
To the middle. Screen by Boozer. Landry no good.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Joseph, the pass to Ross. To tie. Shot by Bennett, no good.
And the big thing that stuck out for me for the Sixers, their turnovers forced. I mean, second in the league in steals per game, fourth in the league in blocks.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass on.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Now, here's Joseph. Tight defense on him. And it's DeRozan missing.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Landry with a screen for Thompson. Down low. Landry kicks to Cannon. Out to Thompson. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
There's 14 seconds left here in the third quarter. DeRozan with it. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. 76ers ahead, leading by 5.
Let's take them back.
All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good.